Have you ever imagined that someone could step inside your mind, change your memories, your fears, even your thoughts? This isn't science fiction. This was a real government project, one that tried to control the human mind itself. It was called Project MK Ultra. Between the 1950s and 1960s, the CIA ran a series of secret experiments. Experiments so disturbing that even today, most files remain classified. They weren't just studying the mind, they were trying to own it.
Reports claim the Soviets may have developed brainwashing techniques. After World War II, the world entered a new kind of war, the Cold War. The United States and the Soviet Union fought not only with weapons, but also with ideas, propaganda, and fear. The CIA believed that the Soviets were developing techniques to brainwash prisoners of war, to turn loyal soldiers into traitors. In response, America began its own dark journey to unlock the secrets of mind control. Thus was born Project MK Ultra, officially sanctioned by CIA Director Allen Dulles in 1953. Its purpose? To discover how to manipulate the human mind, to control behavior, extract secrets, and create perfect spies.
The mastermind behind MK Ultra was a chemist named Dr. Sidney Gottlieb. To his colleagues, he was eccentric but brilliant. To others, he was the CIA's very own Dr. Frankenstein. He experimented with LSD, hypnosis, electroshock, and sensory deprivation, all to break down a person's will and rebuild their mind from scratch. Gottlieb believed that the mind could be erased and a new personality could be programmed in its place.
LSD, a colorless, odorless chemical that can warp reality itself. To the CIA, it was a potential truth serum, a weapon, a doorway into the subconscious. Agents secretly slipped LSD into the drinks of soldiers, doctors, and even random civilians, just to see what would happen. Some became paranoid, some laughed uncontrollably, and some never came back the same. One of the most tragic victims was Dr. Frank Olson, a government scientist who was unknowingly dosed by his own colleagues. Days later, he fell from a hotel window in New York. The CIA called it suicide. His family called it murder.
MK Ultra wasn't just about drugs. It was also about hypnosis, a tool to reprogram the subconscious mind. Agents tested whether hypnosis could make someone forget information or even carry out an order against their will. Could a person be hypnotized to become an assassin and not remember afterward? The CIA wanted that answer. They called it the Manchurian Candidate theory. Some tests suggested it was possible, and that terrified the world.
Among all MK Ultra projects, one stood out for its sheer insanity: Operation Midnight Climax. The CIA set up secret safe houses in San Francisco and New York disguised as brothels. Sex workers on the CIA payroll would lure men inside and dose them with LSD, while behind a one-way mirror, CIA agents secretly watched and recorded everything. Their goal was to study human behavior under the influence of drugs and desire. Yes, America's top intelligence agency was literally spying on drugged men. It sounds absurd, but it really happened.
Not everyone survived MK Ultra. Many subjects lost their sanity. Some were institutionalized for life. Others disappeared without explanation. Ordinary people, veterans, prisoners, hospital patients, used as test subjects without knowledge or consent. No one was safe, not even the scientists conducting the experiments. This was not science. It was psychological warfare against their own people. By the early 1970s, the walls began to close in. After the Watergate scandal, the CIA feared exposure. In 1973, Dr. Gottlieb ordered all MK-Ultra documents destroyed. Thousands of files gone in flames. But some documents survived, by accident. And those few surviving papers were enough to expose the truth.
In 1975, the U.S. Senate opened an investigation, the Church Committee hearings. For the first time, the public heard about Project MK-Ultra. The revelations were shocking. Over 149 sub-projects involving universities, hospitals, prisons, and countless lives destroyed in the name of national security. The CIA claimed it was all over, but the damage was already done, and many still believe it never really stopped.
Today, the name MK-Ultra has become legend, whispered in conspiracy circles and declassified archives. Some say modern experiments in neuroscience, digital surveillance, and social media algorithms are just new versions of the same old game, controlling the mind. Maybe the tools have changed, but the goal remains the same.
MK-Ultra reminds us how fragile our freedom really is. When fear and power collide, humanity becomes an experiment. Maybe the project ended decades ago, or maybe it just went deeper underground. The question remains, do you truly control your thoughts, or are you just another subject in an experiment that never really ended?
Enjoying history? Please like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing stories.